I'm absolutely delighted to say I'm sitting here with Baby Daddy and Matronic from the Scissor Sisters. Hello, you two.
Hello.
But you
Happy
just gave
Arthur's
us
Day.
away and said where we're gonna be. And
This is going to be out after though, so you'll be well out of that.
We just
You'll be
can't
well out
get
of
the
it.
crazy fans. They just come and
Oh yeah, we're inundated.
we're inundated. No, I guess we're not that kind of band.
I spoke to you last week on the phone. I have to check your shoes.
What was I?
You've
what
got
was
your
it?
trainers, you see, we said we were going to have a shoe off. I didn't stick to it myself, but you did promise me
We're not dressed up yet.
later.
It's radio.
So-
It's just radio. Shoes for radio.
Face for radio.
Exactly.
Looking good.
So we're in Dublin anyway. You're headlining Arthur's Day. You excited to be here?
So excited to be here. We're always excited to come to Ireland. Never had a bad show yet.
That's
so
true.
I imagine tonight will be even more amazing because it's a scissor show and it's Arthur's Day and it's also, yesterday was our 10-year anniversary.
No way.
Yeah, yesterday was the 10-year anniversary of Jake and Baby Daddy's first scissor performance
Introduced by none other than
on a Matronic at the club I used to host in New York. This was previous to me being in the band, and then a couple months later they asked me to join. So it's a momentous occasion tonight.
Wow. So it's tonight will be the actual celebration then?
Yes, on stage.
On stage. I'm not asked what you're going to do off stage then. Is it true you're recording your brand new album?
Yes, we are. Anytime we've been home in New York, we've made some time to go into the studio and work on it, yeah. Hopefully it'll be done soon.
Anything different or new or bizarre on that one?
It's gonna be a step forward, and it's gonna still sound like us. Yeah, we're still working. It's gonna be a grab bag. It's gonna be all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, it's exciting. I wish I could give you details, but any song I would talk about would probably get cut. When it comes out. It does go till the very last minute. I'm sure with as with many bands, we write a lot of music, and right at the end, we see what it is.
Yeah, and usually at the end we have that sort of last little shot in the arm when you see the deadline approaching. Especially with Jake, he's like, "Oh, gotta sprint to the finish," and then he'll come up with like three amazing songs in 3 days, and you're like, "Oh my God, where did those come from?" And I don't know. So, we are a band that tends to work with a little bit of grace under pressure. So I think if we give ourselves a deadline, we tend to, like I said earlier, sprint toward it. So I'm hoping for a little bit of that too, and we'll at the very last minute have half an album written. That's great.
And when can we see this? Do you want to put a date on it or
It'll be next year.
just next year?
Yeah,
Sometime?
ASAP,
Yeah.
and hopefully
Hopefully
not too long into 2012.
Now tonight you're headlining in the Olympia and then you're going to be whisked off to play a small bar somewhere in Dublin.
Yes.
No idea yet where you're going to be.
Oh, they won't tell me. I have a big mouth, so they know better than to give me any information.
Brilliant. So how are you going to break this down? Because obviously you have these big shows with these big Muppet monster things running about on stage. Will that be happening tonight?
No, we left the Muppets at home. Sadly, they got called off onto another tour, so they're walking with dinosaurs now.
So what about the smaller bar then? Just going to break it down?
Yeah, we are actually doing acoustic gigs, so it's going to be interesting because
It's one of our favorite things to do, actually.
Yeah, we're hoping people will be in a mood for a sing along and have several pints of Guinness already down them and well on their way to celebrating Arthur Guinness.
And to not noticing our little screw ups because we haven't played in a month. We don't often do like really pared back acoustic things, but we love it when we do, and it's just kind of a fun challenge for us anyway. Just see how it can all break down, without any synthesizers and all that.
I can't wait to see it. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. Just got to ask you really quickly. You sang on the Duran Duran.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Oh my gosh, it was so incredible. I got a call from Mark Ronson when I was in London getting my nails done, and Ronson and I had played a gig with Yoko Ono, and he heard me do this Plastic Ono Band song called "The Sun Is Down," and it's kind of a talky song, and he was sitting in the studio with Nick and Simon listening to Safe, and they were thinking they wanted a sort of rap-esque, Blondie, Rapture-esque female's vocal in that, and it was Mark's idea. And we had done shows with Duran Duran in the past, and they were my first favorite band ever. They were my first musical obsession. I loved them. I was obsessed. I cut my hair like Simon Le Bon in 1984. So when the call came, I was just like, yeah, and I thought it was just going to be me and Mark in the studio. But I get there, and it's Simon and Nick and Mark, and I'm writing my own songs, and I had to go to Australia the next morning. I had to catch a plane at like 6 a.m., and it was a real hit-and-run experience, but it was mind-blowingly amazing. It was so great, and I've gotten to perform the song with them once at Coachella. I would love to anytime perform it with them, but to say it was a dream come true would not actually be true, because I never dreamed in a million years that I would do a song with Duran Duran. So it's really incredible. I loved it, and I love them.
Cracking song, love it. Actually,
Thank you.
Love it. And just finally, before we go tonight, you're well known for your costumes and your performances live on stage. What can we see tonight, or can you give me a hint? Actually, the red carpet. Are you going to see anything dramatic on the red carpet today?
I decided in honor of Arthur's Day I was going to wear black and tan. So I'm going to be wearing black and tan.
And a frothy top.
I will have a bit of a frothy top. You're not wrong. Yes.
I have no idea what's going to happen.
Somebody's going to hand him something to wear, and he's going to be like, yeah, alright, that's me now.
Probably better shoes, though.
Yeah.
Get the platforms on.
Get the platforms
Get them on.
on.
I want to see these later on.
No, because we're actually kind of a short band. I don't want to hover over anyone.
Yeah, you don't want to tower over Jake.
Thank you so much. It was a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to meet you both.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.